All right, Josh, you almost ready to start this? Let's go.
Yeah, just give me a moment. Someone took all of my Marvel movies and put them in timeline order instead of release order for some reason. Why are you soaking wet?
I don't know. Isn't it pretty stupid?
Do you mean crooked like this?
Like you need, no, like that. I think you got it though.
Which way, this way or
no, that way? What, another version of him got on?
Yeah, probably had a fake ID. I think I got a big swimming pool. All right.
Remember I see you?
No, I went through the hatch combing on Sea Causeway.
I mean, Ty already came in and was like, "We
Gotta cut this off."
Yeah, like he knows. So I feel like everyone does.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Gotta tackle him. It's 2 explosions in a week.
Dama, what were you gonna do? Try to tackle him, I guess, before he hits it?
Hit him with an RKO.
Yeah.
Yeah, do we look during this part? Do we look away? Someone said they look away.
I guess a lot of people look away. I like half pay attention because it's like, it's how they made the show, you know?
Yeah. Well, we half pay attention anyway.
Oh, so it's like normal for you guys.
Oh, God.
How about me?
Hey, Chief.
Let's have it.
Are they making alcohol?
Now, tonight, after night call, I'll show you people how this is done. Get the hell out of here before I change my mind. Thank you.
Yeah, cool boss.
He's attractive.
He just looks up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, what the?
Either way, he won't make his move until nightfall.
If he flees, he dies.
He's looking. What's that sound? Hey, hey, down here.
Boomer, is that you?
I'm setting up a tribunal.
And that tribunal will have to come back to the public with a name. I do not want a witch hunt.
Where were you at the time of the bombing?
In my rack, reading some trashy novels the scientists gave me.
See the chief?
Oh, because those 2 were hiding.
Yep. And they're going to be the only, or he's going to be the only one, I don't know about Boomer, but without an alibi.
I mean, not the whole time, but he dropped in and watched us play for a while.
Okay.
He's like, I'm not a rat.
On the hangar deck?
No. Oh, wait, yeah.
That guy's gonna make us alcohol. We're not gonna rat him out.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
And the fact that she's getting different stories from everybody, you know, she's going to be like, all right.
Okay.
I sleep in my rack.
Sure about that?
I was asleep, Sergeant.
All right. That'll be all for now.
Damn. Didn't have time to get... As soon as that explosion happened, they should have got together. All right, here's our story.
I'm sure by now, word of the explosion on the Galactica has spread through the entire fleet.
Does each ship have their own press representative?
Their own media press, yeah.
The Cylons have the ability to mimic human form. They look like us now.
Straight away.
This man has been identified as a Cylon agent. We believe him to be responsible.
This is probably a good thing to do, though, since that was the whole problem.
Yeah. We happen to have this very nice 8x10 he has that he was selling at his merch table.
This man has also been identified as a Cylon.
That random guy from the first episode who attacked the Dama, obviously that's his corpse. No 8x10 of him.
Nope.
Now I'll take your questions.
Yep, every single press conference ever.
My favorite movie trope.
And then after that happens, no questions at this time.
You just asked your question.
You're arresting the chief?
Who's arresting the chief?
No one is under arrest.
What's the
she
meaning
got
of all
both of
this?
them?
Step back.
Hey!
Oh God, Sam Wentworth's ready to throw hands.
It requires the presence of Lieutenant Valeri and Chief Tyrrell, and I am here to escort them to the wardroom, sir.
She's being very respectful, at least.
She's doing her job. I mean,
Yeah.
That's what Adama told her to do.
Right.
Very well.
I get both sides. She does have a kind of a hard exterior, but
Yeah.
she is a sergeant.
But like how Sam Wentworth's like, okay, you can keep going.
Like, what authority does he have?
Are you and the chief involved in a relationship?
No. The XO ordered us to put a stop to it, so we did.
I'm wondering, are they both gonna say that?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
She did admit they were in a relationship, though, basically.
Sir, can you testify as to the whereabouts of Chief Petty Officer Tyrrell at the time of the bombing?
I have no idea where he was.
Imagine if they did a hard cut to them having sex. He was asleep.
The testimony you give before this tribunal may be used to adjudicate your guilt or innocence in the matter under investigation.
Oh, he's sweating already.
Yeah, I did it. I did it.
Do you consent to give your testimony without invoking your right to remain silent, provided for under the 23rd Article of Colonization?
I do.
I did it. I'm the one that set off the bomb. No, you'd be dead.
We saw him press the button.
That's exactly what the Cylons want. For us to turn on each other. Start getting suspicious, paranoid.
It is interesting, though, to think that it's like some of these characters have to be Cylons that we don't know about.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I don't think they're all going to be new introduced characters that aren't here yet, and then Boomer.
What about the hatch combing for Causeway C?
Oh, boy.
I found the hatch open. It opens onto a causeway which leads directly to a small arms lock.
Ah.
That was an internal security matter, and internal security falls under the purview of the Master at Arms, and the Master at Arms is Sergeant Hadrian.
Oh.
Chief, were you working on a Viper at the time of the bombing?
No.
Chief, were you watching a pickup game of Pyramid in the mess hall?
Woo, Pyramid.
Then why do I have 3 different statements from 3 of your deckhands stating variously that they all saw you and you were anywhere but in your rack? Were you in fact meeting with a Cylon agent?
I exercise my right under Article 23.
What?
Who were you with at the time of the bombing, and was this person a Cylon agent?
I mean, technically, yes, but she doesn't know that. But
Yeah, and he doesn't either.
just admit you got down bad. All right, just do it.
Can you explain to us why Chief Tyrrell told us in his testimony that he was in his rack asleep?
I'm guessing he went with the 23rd Amendment then,
I guess so.
or article, or whatever it was.
You said that?
Did you see him or didn't you?
Just say you don't recall.
I don't know. I left my post.
Excuse me?
I left my post, sir.
Did you go through the hatch combing on C deck?
Well, to get to the galley, that'd be the best way.
Oh.
Did you leave it open?
I'm not sure.
Oh, this guy's gonna take the fall?
Oh, no.
Look, the chief had nothing to do with it. It was me. I left my post and I left the hatch open. It was me. Just me.
All right, dude, don't oversell it.
The chief is innocent. He didn't do anything.
Specialist, did you leave the hatch open deliberately?
Yes, sir.
What? Why is he going that far with it? You could have just said it was an accident.
But who did he leave it open deliberately for? Unless they were all in that conspiracy, so those two can go, you know, bang.
No, he's lying. He didn't do any of that.
You really
I mean,
think so?
he might have went and gotten smoke, but he's just protecting the guy.
You really think so?
North. Toward his love.
He always does the right thing.
Are you prepared for the next step?
Yes.
What do you think they're trying to do on that planet? With this guy, get back on the,
Yeah,
get back
I
to
don't
here
know.
somehow?
So, Doctor, your super secret project's on C deck, right?
You're more than welcome to pop by.
You still working on his Cylon detector? God, this fucking score.
You get well soon.
Oh. At first I was going to be like, could they not get her on set that day? So they just had an extra back there, but then she just walked out. So, okay. It was just trying to be different.
I like it.
Why are they trying to blow me up? You're the one that told me what to do in the first place. I wouldn't even be making this flipping Cylon.
I was just wondering, like, is he actually physically, you know, doing the things that he's doing in his vision?
That's the answer.
Don't make me angry, guys.
Oh, Lord.
Nothing wrong with
Whoa!
What the?
Is that enough?
Oh, they have to make it look like she was roughed up by the Cylons. And I was also wondering, when those two Cylons came in and like attacked them in that building, was it just them? Like, can they shift back and forth?
Oh. That's good. That's good. That's a thought.
I mean, it could just be two Cylons, I guess, but just...
This lighting is atrocious. I'm sure there's some reason. Oh, it's because the nuclear reactors aren't being manned, so it causes this bluish hue. Like, yeah.
A little bit better than the pure sepia tone that it was earlier on that planet.
What? I have orders to bring you before the tribunal.
What?
I'm guessing this tribunal gets elevated command, like elevated like over everyone else.
Oh, yeah. Now, wouldn't it be crazy if that everyone in the show is actually Cylons and Dom was the only human? I trusted all of you.
Or what if it was every single character? There must have been some kind of miscommunication.
Whoa! Oh! 1, 2.
You know.
Aww. Man, they're really sure of themselves that they won't be seen.
Why did you allow the relationship to continue knowing it was against regulations?
I'm a soft touch.
He even got the tribunal laughing.
You may have made it possible for two Cylon collaborators to compromise the safety and security of this ship.
We're done here.
You're done.
The purpose of the law, to protect its citizens, not persecute them. We're better than that. Now these proceedings are closed.
Damn.
This is an independent board. You have no authority to close our inquiry.
Oh no.
This is a witch hunt. I will not have it aboard my ship.
Exactly what the president said she wanted to avoid.
Corporal of the Guard, restrain the commander and return him to the witness chair.
Oh my goodness.
Your orders are to escort Sergeant Hadrian back to her quarters.
Oh God! What are they gonna do?
Make your choice, son.
Oh, damn.
Sergeant Hadrian.
Oh, let's go! She just got sunned. Make your choice. The guard with the gun. On himself. No! Then Adam just walks out over his dead body.
Shot of him walking out. You just hear the bullet go off in the background.
His name is Specialist Osinus.
Yeah, they're doxing him?
Lying under oath in dereliction of duty in time.
Oh my. Dude's about to do time because of this. Oh.
I believe that his confession was a lie. I think that he's covering for me.
Dude, don't piss Adam off, man.
I don't know. I think that he thinks that he's helping protect me by taking a fall like this.
You don't really know whether he was on duty or not, do you?
Nope.
Commander, this isn't right. You can't let an innocent kid...
I can't?
Oh, he's about to hit you with the leave while you still can.
What I can't do, I can't let someone that wears this uniform get on a witness stand and lie under oath.
True.
You'll have to walk out on that hangar deck every day, knowing that one of your men is in the brig because you couldn't keep your fly zipped. You keep my planes flying. I need my planes to fly. Dismissed.
Oh. Damn.
Damn sex again. Learn nothing.
No.
What?
Sharon, we're done.
Oh. He's calling the whole thing off.
I'm sorry.
She has to be at least aware of what's been going on.
Yeah, I mean, they were both just interrogating.
One of my men is in the brig to protect us. Well, there can be no more us. I risk my career, my freedom, my integrity for what? So some innocent kid, one of my kids, can take the fall for me? No! We are not worth that.
Oof.
One more thing. Did you leave the hatch combing open last night?
Oh, I was wondering that. If he was gonna be like, oh, then she must have left it open and then.
Yeah. How do you think it was her and she didn't know? Like.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, yeah.
What are you saying? That I helped the Cylon?
But she wasn't covered in water.
This isn't adding up.
You have the only answer you're ever gonna get.
All right, got a little misty-eyed there. That was good. Because, yeah, like, I know that he has feelings for her, obviously. Oh, there
it's
you go.
over. It's over.
So yeah, obviously he has feelings for her, but it's like even to him, like the pieces got to start adding up. Like the bombs, the water tank, and now this. It's like, hey,
something's going on here. Yeah. What do you think?
Oh, it was good. Best scene of the whole thing was right towards the end there. That last scene was good, but the one before that with the Chief and Adama, and it's becoming a theme. Like in most of the episodes, Adama and someone else, and like Edward James Olmos just. So great, and like I love that they're making him kind of this like layered character to where like this episode is almost like even now it's like there's even a little bit of corruption where it's like he's like justifying to himself why that innocent guy should be in the brig because he committed perjury, and this guy can't afford to have him in the brig or go down for this because he needs him for his plane. So it's like he's already putting like the truth or justice aside, you know, for the, I mean, it's the good of the society, but, you know, it's layers. There's layers to it.
Yeah, it's like, it's not right, but it's like, hey, we got to do what we got to do to survive here. Yeah, I like the scene with the tribunal and Adama, you know, that whole thing. This thing is shut down. No, it's not. It's like, he just turns to leave. Arrest him. Arrest her. Make your choice. It's like, goddamn. Adama, my guy.
But it also makes you think, though, too. It's like, should he have that much power? Because this tribunal was supposed to be, you know, like above everything, at least from what I gathered. They're independent, whatever that means, with 49,000 people or whatever remaining. But, you know, I guess in theory that guard could have chosen to arrest him, but it's like they're not going to do that to Adama, really. So it's like the fact that he can just be like, all right, this is shut down, and like, because it's like going against him, basically, I feel like he could kind of start to connect the dots. But that sergeant, though, I mean, she was just doing her job, but like, yeah, it did start to feel like she was more interested in just finding a guilty person than like figuring out what happened. And when she was given an answer, even though it wasn't true, but like that guy admitting to it, she couldn't just accept that. Like she had to, you know, be right. And I feel like that is what happens a lot of times, you know, with prosecutions and, you know, witch hunts. And it's ironic because the president said that's exactly what she didn't want to happen and why they did the tribunal. So I don't know.
Yeah. I liked her in the beginning. Like she was very just, you know, even keel, straight laced. You know, it's like, hey, this is what we're doing. But by the end, she's doing, you know, Tom Cruise in that Jack Nicholson scene. Where it's so, did you order the thing? I want the truth. You know, like,
yeah.
And it's like, oh, you know, it's like, keep it down a bit. The tribunal did well, just acting with their face, you know.
Yeah, just like three random.
Just three random
they're
people.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like a mini court episode. I like that. I still want to know what the Cylons and Caprica want to do with that dude. Like, what are they trying to get to? They're trying to like get back. Are they trying to do like a switcheroo, with like take Boomer out, do Boomer 1 out, and put in Boomer 2 with this guy, or are they just using that guy to get back to the ship, and then they'll just cut off that guy and somehow switch Boomer 2 and 1. But what do they want? I don't know. It's
all of that definitely feels like the weakest part to me, because it still, with that storyline, feels like the breadcrumb, or like the trying to think of the word for it, where it's like, it's clear to me we're not going to get any reveals on that until probably towards the end of the season. So it's like it gets the smallest amount of screen time of all the plots in the show, and they're just like, here's a thing or two, here's a thing or two. Then it's just like leading us on and on. But I do like the Hilo guy, and I just think it's funny that this guy's, you know, he has no idea what's going on, presumably, aboard the Galactica. He's just by himself. He thinks he's with Boomer, but in reality he's by himself, and he just has all of these Cylon encounters that, like, I know they're actually all, like, set up, like, they're not killing him on purpose, but it's just funny that he just seems like this action hero, like, in all these scenarios. Like, the first time we see him, he, like, blows up the one, and then every time he's just, like, shooting him. It's like, damn, this guy's a badass.
But in reality, it's all just a work.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll see where it goes, but I just, until we get somewhere, it's hard to get super interested in that.
Yeah. I wish the Baltar number 6 story was, you know, I wish I cared more about it, but I don't.
Just like one scene in this one.
Yeah. Also, literally benched was Starbuck. Still recovering.
Benched, and Adama not even in it.
No, Adama was...
Oh, I'm sorry, Apollo not even in it.
Oh, God, he wasn't. Yeah. Good Lord. That's right.
Adama. Like
the guy that we just mentioned.
Yeah, no, but Apollo not even in it at all. Starbuck did just have a whole 2-parter, which is fine. But yeah, that's kind of weird.
Is it selfish of me that I wished that so and so would go to the brig and then he would team up with Richard Hatch to?
Oh, the chief?
Yeah. No, not the chief. The guy who took the fall.
Oh, the lower level guy.
So, and he like goes to the brig and he's like, it's all dark. He's by himself and you just hear a voice. So, they sent you down here, and he just steps into the light again. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Another dramatic reveal. Yeah.
Do you remember in the original Battlestar Galactica when the few episodes towards the end when Baltar was arrested, and like every once in a while we just cut back to him in the prison, just like he'd just like come out of the shadows. Like that's what they should do with the old Apollo.
Oh God. Yeah, they should do that with old Apollo, but I also wish they'd do something more fun with our Baltar.
Yeah.
Instead of just. Oh, you know, it's like, oh, number 6, you know, it's like, I want to see some more, I don't know, some classic Baltar scheming here.
Because when they have given him stuff thus far, he's good, especially in his scenes with Starbuck, with Katie Sackhoff, like the card playing scene earlier in the season.
Yeah.
And then this scene, they had a very short scene together where he's coming to like give her a cigar as a get well gift or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I can tell the guy's a good actor, but it's just like he's being literally dominated by this number 6 character. So I don't know. There's plenty of time left in the show, but it's like, yeah, let's do something.
It's like, how many times are we going to see the same thing where like the woman's like doing something very weirdly sexual to him, and it cuts to her not there, and someone's seeing, oh, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's like, is there going to be a payoff there, or eventually it's going to be Adama that catches him or something? Like, what are you doing?
Or eventually they're having full-on sex, and someone walks in and it's just him naked. Oh. No, yeah, I have no idea. That is the weirdest thing. I don't know. There's so much of the show that, like, thus far, I've, like, really enjoyed. No surprise character stuff, acting moments, you know. But then there's some stuff where we're 6 episodes in and I'm like, what are they doing? So, I don't know. We'll see in the second half of the season now.
Just assume they're playing the long game. So.
Yeah, for
which
sure.
I'm not used to with what we usually watch, so...
Yeah, I didn't even remember why Starbuck was in the bed, and I thought she was part of the injured people from the bomb. And then I was like, oh, yeah, and I remembered. So I'm glad I even remembered, to be honest. But, yeah, that's it.